most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Well, happy Friday morning, and for those of us that want a white Christmas, well, it probably won't be, unfortunately, but we may get a little snow today to make things festive, even more festive than what we have here in Lewistown. 34 degrees, dew points are in the 20s, and we're starting to see the clouds increase now, even a little light snow being projected on the radar. I'm not sure this is reaching the ground just yet, but there is a clipper system on its way, and because of that, clouds have increased overnight. We do expect today to be rather dreary and cloudy, and yes, it could be snowy later on. Temperatures are hovering around that freezing mark, and by the way, that's where we think that they will stay. So once again, my hunch here is that even if it snows for a couple of hours this afternoon, it's going to be more wet than white, which is a good thing if you're trying to travel around, because look at Philly, look at Baltimore. Temperatures are just still too warm for any kind of decent snow. But that doesn't mean it could be totally smooth sailing either here later today. So temperatures are about 5 to 10 degrees below where we started yesterday. What may help enhance this clipper, and what may help to enhance a little bit of the snowfall, would be this east wind. And that is going to help enhance perhaps some of the moisture with this storm as it moves closer to us. 43, 32 yesterday, pretty close to the averages. We had no rain yesterday. As promised, we had a dry day. Here's the Country Club of Harrisburg looking out, and it is going to be kind of a steady day temperature-wise. We will eventually warm up above freezing. That's good news. As I mentioned, I don't expect a lot of issues with the snow today. In fact, it's going to be one of those days where the snow may end up just being some snow showers. My concern with this, though, is that there's enough energy here where we may see a couple hours of steady snow, enough to put down a quick coating or an inch, especially in the elevations, especially on grassy surfaces. And if it is snowing steadily for a while, there comes the clipper. I don't want anybody to be caught off guard by that. So is this going to be a huge deal? No, it's a clipper. There's not really a lot of moisture, but could it snow for a few hours this afternoon? Sure, and that could be enhanced by this east wind coming off of the Atlantic. And then behind this clipper, we get cold for the weekend, and it's going to stay cold into next Monday as well before a brief warm-up heading into Christmas. So we start cloudy. It could start snowing here by lunchtime. And when you look at this, here's 11 a.m. I mean, there could be a steady snow out there between 11 and 1, 2 o'clock. This shows some warm air intrusion. That could also happen, especially for our southern counties. We could be talking about some rain mixing in later. It's going to be damp throughout the rest of the day. And then tonight, there could be another period of snow showers that may put down a coating overnight before this whole thing wraps up and we turn clearer, or at least clearer for Saturday. I still think tomorrow will feature plenty of clouds. We will get peaks of sunshine. It's going to be cold, and it's going to be breezy tomorrow. And then we head into Sunday, we start to clear things out even more, but it's going to stay cold. So do we expect a lot of accumulation with this? No. I would generally say about an inch or less, where I think they may have some problems up in Schuylkill County as you're riding up into the elevations there. I also think this will be mainly on the grassy areas, but keep in mind what we had here on Sunday. Things did get a little dicey for a while, and that's my concern later today. So this morning, cloudy, temperatures around 32 degrees. Light snow will develop before lunch. This afternoon, light snow. Some rain may start to mix into the south, but there could also be periods of steady snow. And then tonight, snow showers will continue in spots. So all told, about a coating to 2 inches, especially on the grass and in the elevations. Those will be the primary trouble spots. The winds are going to pick up later today and tonight. Notice tonight they start to really pick up, and by tomorrow, think about sitting at that Penn State game where it's going to be in the 20s with a wind of about 15 miles an hour. That's going to be chilly, and then the winds will back off again by Sunday. Speaking of, here's Beaver Stadium. They're getting ready. First ever college football playoff game at Penn State. Frigid in the morning for tailgaters at 22. Cold and breezy at kickoff around noon as SMU comes to town. We'll see if the Nittany Lions can advance to New Year's Eve and the Fiesta Bowl. Well, next week, just a quick check of Christmas Eve. Maybe some snow showers or rain showers Christmas Eve. I think Christmas Day looks dry, and then most of next week looks dry. It's not until the weekend again where we see some rain showers. So the Christmas forecast continues to be pretty consistent here. Temperatures around 40 degrees, and it will be mostly cloudy. So we wrap it up for you. 36 today. Periods of afternoon and evening snow. Scattered snow showers will continue tonight. Cold and breezy. And when we look at the 7-day forecast, that is going to be the theme of the weekend. It's going to be cold. Temperatures down into the teens at night. We stay in the 20s here Sunday. Now, there will be a bit of a warm-up heading into Christmas with temperatures around 40 degrees by the big day. So not too bad. I don't think this is going to be a huge deal. But, if it's snowing steadily and it puts down a quick coating, I don't want people to get wild.
Right.
Yeah.
And people tend to panic when they see that and they're out on the road.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. It's not fun, but just keep in mind it'll be all right.
All right. Thank you, Brett. We'll be right back.